Yo, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing things that I wish I knew inside of Verse Piece before I started, or really before I got into late game. So let's get on with this video. Alright, so the first thing I wish I knew inside of this game, starting at number 1, is that some fruits allow you to fly. So if I were to grab a couple of fruit here, and it's only like 2 fruit that allow you to fly, I believe, and that is flame and light fruit. And I have the another version of light fruit, which is just the dark version, and I don't know if it's like stronger or anything, but it allows you to fly around, and it's very useful, very versatile too. Yeah, and then there's flame, which you can control where you can go with flame. I'll show you a screen share of that. So yeah, do what you will with that. Let's get on to the next one. All right, so for number 1, let's talk about Haki. So you want to go to this little ice island over here, and we're gonna go to this NPC right here, which is Guard. So what's up, Guard? He sells you Haki for 500k, and once you purchase it, you can then use Haki by pushing T, and it's pretty nice. Yours will be purple, and I will be going over how to change your Haki color in a future number. So yeah, let's go on to number 2. Okay, so this next one, which is number 2, is title equipment. So if you guys didn't see this NPC, I seen it, I ignored it, and didn't come back to it later on, when I got my first title. I believe it was Shadow Garden. I got that title and I was like, oh wow, that exists. And yes, they do, and they actually give you a multiplier. So like I had the honored one. That one gives a 1.75 money multiplier as well as XP, which is super good for when you're first starting. I also got Shadow Garden. That was the one that I was like, oh wow, titles exist, and so I used it. So they can go up to pretty high. My highest one is Los Lobos, and it gives me a 7.5 gem multiplier, which is amazing for grinding gems. As you guys see, I have like 2.7 million, which is an absurd amount. But yeah, make sure you guys equip your titles, they're very important. All right, so we're at number 4 on our list of things we wish we knew before we start playing Verse Piece, and that is Adventure Shop. You hold E on Adventure Shop, and if you don't know where that is, it is at this spiky island over here. You guys can't miss it. And you want to hold E on the Adventure Shop, and let's go to sell. And depending on the color of the item, depends on how much the item costs, stuff like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and show you 15, 75, and I think my multiplier has something to do with the prices. So honestly, don't take my word for how much it is. It all depends on your title. So things are a bit more effective, like in prices. Yeah, you get to sell for big money if you're looking for gems. If you're desperate for gems, want a trait reroll, go to the Adventure Shop and sell here. So let's go on to the next one. Heading to number 5, we have this arena. I think it's called !! in Gatekeeper, and if you don't know what Gatekeeper is, just wait till later in the video, I will explain that to you. So if we just go to this guy, you guys can see that we have some bosses here, and we can spawn any boss we want for the right amount of money. So we're just gonna spawn Aizen, because why not, and we're gonna kill him because that's what we need to do to get his item, I guess. But yeah, you can spawn bosses, and if there's a certain thing you want, just go ahead and summon him, and then you can kill him. So right now, the current boss that's out is the Sukuna rerun. I believe it's ending today. So we just spawn Sukuna, and we could just go ahead and kill him for his true fingers or just regular Sukuna fingers, and those will give us like tons of money. So yeah, make sure you guys do this. And on to the next one. All right, for number 6, we're going to be teaching you guys how to buy the boss tickets, and you can also buy dungeon tickets from here as well. So I'm going to hold E on here and click on the one that you want, and then it will take 3 of whatever item that you click in exchange for a boss or dungeon ticket. So we're going to just do mythical chest, and you get a boss ticket for 3, as you guys can see here. Then we want to do a couple of dungeon tickets, because why not? But yeah, if you guys exchange from him, it's right next to the starter island. You can't miss this beach. It's literally like a crescent moon. Yeah. So, let's go to the next one. Alright, going back to the same island that had the adventure shop, we will find the mission, which is Jujutsu missions. You can do it once you're level 1000, and this allows you to collect rep and as well as gems. So right now I have 7,000 rep. We're gonna just do this mission real quick. Oh, here it is. I think I'm out of time. I only have I have no time left. That's why this mission sucks, but I finished it just in time. Nice. Well, this was number 7. On to number 8. All right, number 8. Fruits are not good for a late game. It's only good at the start of the game, and it's like really good at the start of the game. I mean, farming NPCs is really easy when you use like light fruit or something, any fruit really, except invisibility. So yeah, make sure you grab that, because well, make sure you get a spec as soon as possible, because it's really not all that useful after you get a spec. Let's restart that. All right, starting on with number 8. Fruits are not good late game. They're only good for starting off, like killing NPCs and stuff like that. But once you get into late game, it starts to not perform as well as a sword would. So that's why I don't really use this anymore. And plus, it gets pretty repetitive after a certain amount of time. The only thing the fruit is good for is literally flying around. So the only other thing I would try to get a spec as soon as possible. So I'm gonna suggest a few. So you have Saber, and she's at the Ice Islands. So I would suggest go over there and get one. Or you can use a Shetsu. I don't really know how to say the name, but the guy, he teleports around the map. You're gonna have to find him. He was here a few moments ago, but he's gone now. Or you can try to get Zenitsu's sword, and it's really, really good to late game good. Like, it's amazing sword. I still use it now. You can find it by helping killing the boss. You're going to need somebody's help, because I'm assuming that you're like mid game or early game, so you're going to need help to kill him. So make sure you get some good damage in, get somebody to kill it. There's a chance you can receive his sword. In fact, that's the sword I use throughout my entire time progressing to max level in this game. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's go to number 9. All right, so here we are at number 8, and you can see the starter island from here. So just look for a tiny island and you'll find it. So there's 3 things you can do here. Number 1 is you can craft items, and some of this stuff is unattainable. Sort of like, let's see, Alucard and Anubis, you can no longer attain those things. But everything else you can get, except blood bag. You can't get blood bag, but you can get the other stuff. So yeah, with that being done, let's go to the blacksmith over here. You can upgrade your sword here using enhanced stones, and the way to get those, you can get them various ways. You can be fishing, you can open chests and get them, and those are the only 2 ways I know how to get them. I believe you use gotcha machines. That's about it. You can upgrade your armor as well. Pretty good. And then we have the last thing over here, which is your Haki color. And the way you get Haki color is you can find little crystals around islands. And I guess I might do another video depending on how well this video does. I'll show you where every single one of those gems are. So yeah, with that being said, let's go on to our next one, which is number 10, the final number. All right, so number 10 is very important that you understand this. Exotic does not mean it is the best. So specifically, I am talking about abilities. Usually with everything else, exotic is always the best no matter what. But with abilities, it's a bit different. So we have a few abilities that I want to go over that aren't exotic, but are actually really overpowered. So let's talk about future sense. So let's go to Mike's. I don't have it on me right now, but I believe I can just grab it real quick. So let me go ahead and try and get it. I'm gonna trade out my atomic for it. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Should be able to get it like maybe in the future later. But let's go ahead and roll for future sense. Alright, you got future sense. Nice. I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna turn off my ability rolls. And let's go ahead and equip future sense. So, what future sense does is it allows you not to be hit by anyone. Let me punch some of these people. Come here, come here, come here. They already barely do any damage to me. So, if we just push R to use our ability, nothing can hit me for 20 seconds, which is a very long time, guys, and is very useful for when you're new to the game and you need to, you know, do some damage. That did not last for 5 seconds. I guess I was lied to. But let's go over a couple of more abilities that are really good. So I have a couple more. I have Gatekeeper. This is a exotic, and this is it is an exotic, but it's really good for an exotic. So if you push R on this ability, so let me wait on the timer. All right, timer's up. Hit R. You can teleport to anywhere you want to go to. So I want to go to arcade. A portal appears and you push E. Boom, bada bam, you're here. So that's how Gatekeeper works. Now there's another one, another two that I want to talk about, and they're really good as well. So we're gonna go to Mike's again. We're gonna push Infinite Void, and I believe it's really good as well. So let's go ahead and go to. Oh my God, I keep doing this. Let's just wait it out, guys. All right, so let's test out Infinite Void on Sakuna because canon event. So we're gonna go ahead and hit him a couple times. Now we're gonna hit R using our ability, and he literally can't do anything. He's just stunned here. And we just infinite combo him. Oh, he's already back. Oh man, oh, he's dead now. But that's what Infinite Void does. It just stuns them, and I think that's pretty good. And just add that with the ice artifact, you're good. You're good to fight. Okay, so the last one, it's really, really overpowered, yet it's not an exotic, and that's literally Wizard. Wizard is really good. It just increases your damage. That's all it does. But all it does, that's all it needs to do. It's overpowered. It's really good for like PvP. It's good for PvP. Fighting people, just getting rid of them like instantly. But that is literally about it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.